And joining us now is Superintendent John LaFoon with the Farmington School District as we're getting back to school and trying to implement the LEARNS Act in every way possible. Superintendent, thank you so much for joining us today. We want to talk about the volunteer hours. What is in the LEARNS Act about volunteer hours and requirements for students?
Yeah, you know, the interesting part of that requirement is many schools have done that in the past previously, especially at the high school level. But the LEARNS Act has in code that community service is required for the freshman class this year to graduate. So as those freshmen move up their freshman 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year, they're required to get 15 hours this year and 20 hours each year thereafter for graduation. But what the challenge is for schools, we've actually talked about this in a couple of our latest superintendent meetings, is we really have no specifics and no guidance from DESE on this, which is fine. Schools can make their own plans. If it's required, we're all for it. We know community service will teach our students to give back. In fact, service is one of our values in Farmington, and we have been doing community service, but we'll make a plan and move forward, but the clock's ticking. And so that's our concern. We need to set up a plan and communicate with parents and communicate with students, especially for those freshmen this year, and get them moving forward towards that 15 hours.
Superintendent, is 15 hours a year for students in, the freshman year, is that a lot? Or how does the numbers compare when it comes to other requirements for schools and for students?
Yeah, I think that's really a great question. I'm not sure we have the answer yet until we get into it and start working on it. Previously, we haven't done it for freshmen in Farmington. We haven't provided those hours. So as we move forward, I think we'll learn more about that. I don't think it's an unreasonable amount of hours by any means, but there's going to have to be some exceptions. And part of the LEARNS Act says that a parent can ask for a waiver if the kid works full time outside of school hours, or if there's other provisions in place. And so I think that'll be the part that we'll kind of have to monitor and adjust as we move through. But the main thing is for us is to get a plan in place, communicate with our parents and students, and then get moving forward. And to do that, we just need the Department of Education to say, hey, go ahead and make your plans locally. And let's move forward with this. And I think that's what most superintendents and school districts and parents are waiting on.
Now, Superintendent, I know that the LEARNS Act is very new. Changes and regulations and I guess guidance is coming out every single day, it seems like. What do we know about these volunteer hours? And what do we not know about these volunteer hours that we're waiting on?
Yeah, I mean, what we do know, there's a couple of things we know. The freshman class is the first class to be completely affected by this as we move through their senior year. And so I think, for that class, we know that they have to have 15 hours this year and then 20 hours each year, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And that's what we know. And we know that the local districts are going to ultimately be responsible for making sure that our students get that and working with parents and students to make that happen. So those are the things we know.
What are the things that we do not know right now? Because I know there's a lot that we're waiting on.
Yeah, just we don't know how we're responsible to track that, which again, I said we can make a plan and move forward. And I think that's what most districts are planning to do. What we really need is just guidance from the Department of Education to say, okay, this is in part of the LEARNS Act. It's going to be a local decision, local boards, local administration, local students, local community and parents. Move forward. And, I also serve as the president of Arkansas Rural Education, and there is a concern from some of our more rural districts across the state that they don't have access to community service hours as easily as maybe urban or suburban areas do. So I think the Department of Education needs to find some resources for some of our isolated districts as well.
Now, Superintendent, how does service work right now in your school district? Is the school involved in providing these volunteer hours at the school on site, or do parents have to drive kids around? Or how does that work? Just kind of go over what is implemented right now.
Yeah, so there's no requirement. It's a choice at this point for our students at the secondary level, at the high school level. And yes, sometimes it does involve getting students to outside entities um, through their own transportation. Sometimes the school offers opportunities through um, we offer an elective credit for it that's approved by the state and has been in place. So like I said, we at Farmington and then other districts have done this in the past. We've had the power to go in and offer that local credit for the course. And to me, that's how it needs to stay. I think the state board and the Department of Education need to leave it local and let schools figure out what they can provide, where they can provide it, how they can connect with businesses and opportunities in their community through nonprofits and faith-based organizations to provide these hours. If they'll just give us the ability to create our own plan and then make sure that we're providing for our students, schools serve students. That's what we do. And we'll make sure and get this done as well.
All right, Superintendent of Farmington Schools, thank you so much for joining us today on 40/29 News On the Record to kind of tell us what's going on from a school's perspective. Thank you.